Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I'm your host from HIMediaTV, and welcome back to another episode of my little black book. Sorry for the noise in the background. I am currently at work, but I want to talk to you guys today about some really interesting things. The U.S. Mint in Pennsylvania today announced a very funny thing, that the penny, the very last penny, was minted today, November it's the 13th, right? It's 13th, yeah. November the 13th, 2025, the penny is dead. A reminder, everybody, that to make every penny costs 1.7 cents. And this is in, by the way, 2018 numbers. It's probably closer to 2 cents now. We basically pay 2 pennies for every single penny we want made. So for every $1 million of pennies we make, it costs us $2 million to make. They are quite literally not worth the material they are printed on. Now, as a result of this, this and getting rid of daylight savings time are the two things that Congress can do that everybody would like, that would have pure bipartisanship. And while they reneged on daylight savings time a few years ago, because of course they did, because we can't have anything nice, they did, however, not renege on getting rid of the penny. They just did an extension on it being around, and the government's been a bit of a shit show lately, and have had bigger fish to fry than the penny lobby, which, by the way, the people who literally provide the zinc discs for pennies quite literally only spend about anywhere from $20,000 to $100,000 a year lobbying Congress, which is like nothing. So it's very funny. For those curious about what are you going to do for like things that are $1.99 or things of that nature, well, the fact of the matter is that a couple cents is such a small, astronomically small rounding error that only the largest of corporations having billions of transactions a day are really going to notice any kind of stuff, and even then it is a minuscule amount. The average day-to-day consumer will just have the average price of something rounded up or down to the nearest nickel, and in the case of tax, it will probably be rounded up to the nearest nickel. It's going to make my life as someone who deals with cash change much easier, and I am all for that. I'm not going to say no. I ain't saying boo to that. And for those who are in love with the penny, kick rocks. I don't care if this is our government is a absolute shit show. It is the devil, and frankly, this is one of the only things that they have done in the last 5 years that literally nobody is going to be upset about except for weirdos. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm very happy with that. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for this rather brief and small episode of Little Black Book. Normally, I go into a long poetic rant in the multiple of tens of minutes long, but I just think that this is very neat. It is, I think, one of the only positives that I have seen this week. This week has been a terrible week, in terms of current events, and I fucking hate it here. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for this listening. That's another chapter closed on my Little Black Book. If you liked the episode, please like and rate 5 stars or whatever the metric is on your listening platform of choice, whether it's YouTube or whatever your podcasting platform is. It's appreciated, and drop a follow in either case. And if you want to join the community, we'd love to have you. Join our Discord with the link down below. It's really fun, and I'm proud of the community I built, and we'd love to have you again. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching HIMediaTV. I have been your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and I will see you guys next time.